Hey gang, how's everybody doing? Welcome to week 2 of our new environment of online learning, thanks to our friend the coronavirus. Um, Last week I had you guys working using an app called Video Shop, and some of you still haven't handed in your stories. Please submit them. I know some people had some questions, and I'm sorry if I was a little late getting back to you on those questions, but yes, it's okay to use other people in helping you shoot videos or put together your stories. One person said they had a problem with the app when they wanted to do their voice track, that it did not give you the option to be able to use the free recording. Usually just click on that, it say watch this commercial, and then you can use the free option to record. Don't worry about that. It's all right. I understand. We don't need to be spending any money. The whole idea is learning how to use these different tools to be able to tell stories in different ways in this new environment that we're all in with social distancing. I keep looking for, again, apps and things like that that you guys can use on your smartphones. I know there are a lot of people who's like, well, I don't have a video camera and all this other stuff like that. The point I kept trying to tell you guys is that in today's reality, you don't need those $20 and $30,000 cameras to be able to put together good stories. Smartphone technology has come a long way. And when you're in the middle of a breaking story, you may not be able to run to a place, grab a camera, and be able to shoot something, or you're not going to have a chance to sit down in front of a computer and use all the Pro Tools or Adobe Premiere or whatever it may be that you're using to be able to edit and put together a story. So that's why we're playing with these different things. The whole idea in this multimedia film production is to be able to use the tools that are continue to change and advance every moment, to be able to go out there and produce interesting, good multimedia stories, being able to use video, audio, images, text, everything like that in telling good stories. This week, I've got another free app. I keep looking for apps to make sure that they can be used for both iPhones as well as Android systems, and can also be used on tablets, be it a Windows-based tablet or an iPhone Mac tablet. I'm sitting on my back deck. It's a beautiful day out, so every now and then when I lean back, I get this shadow on my head. It's kind of creepy, but no, I don't want to be too creepy. So anyway, the app I'm gonna have you guys work with this week is one that is called, if I can get my screen to change. Hold on, let me pause my recording. Okay, had to pause it, but now I'm back in. Is one that is called InShot. InShot is similar to a Video Shop, but it's got a few more little bells and whistles that you can play with and use. I put together this quickly. I didn't go out and shoot necessarily anything new, excuse me, but I just pulled video and stills off my phone just to give you guys a quick demonstration. I put a couple little graphics and a couple little fun things in there just so you can see it. I didn't go really high tech into it, but I just wanted you guys to take a look at, what it might look like. So let's watch this little video.
This is the direction in which we're going, so if you're not careful, you could really run into a lot of trouble. This is just some random videos from my Christmas time in Kansas City. And here is former President Michael Benson getting a good little workout. Way to go, Dr. Benson. Followed by more video from Kansas City. My nephew plays for the Kansas City Chiefs, so all family is out there for the final home game. We were all excited. Not only did they win, but they saw that the New England Patriots had lost to the Miami Dolphins. So the Chiefs ended up being the number 2 seed, and eventually, as you all know if you're a football fan, they won the Super Bowl. That's me and one of my other nephews standing in front of the Marcus Allen jersey. And that's the gym. That had nothing to do with Kansas City. Just had to get a random shot of Kansas of the gym. Back on the field at Kansas City with all the fans cheering and having a good time. I don't know if I put a close-up of my nephew in here. But the whole point is that I can just continue to narrate this whole thing. Anyway, that's your next assignment. I'm going to play with InShot.
All right. So again,
Really wish you were here. You know how much
I
money
wish
we're
that
losing?
commercial wasn't here. Uh, with InShot, as you saw there, I didn't take time to write out a script or anything like that. I just kind of like just kept recording random or just kept recording my voice all the way through the different videos and stills that were there. With an InShot, it's real easy to be able to, bring the volume, if you got volume on the back of your video, down low. When you're laying down your voice tracks, you can do it, shot by shot or video by video, or you can just go record all the way through like I just did. It'll let you do fade ins and fade outs of your recordings. You can also be able to edit and play around with some of the audio on video that you may have already recorded. And as you see there, I played in some graphics. The great thing about, good storytelling is not just how you say it, but now in this multimedia, whether we have, how do you introduce graphics? How do you introduce text? You saw me had the little hand clap thing going on near the end. And that's what makes this a little bit fun and more engaging. So what I want you guys to do is, and this is not going to be due Wednesday, because this should be something that you're going to work over a couple of days. You may have heard my dogs growling there. And Roxy's probably going to start barking any second now. But what I want you guys to do is, okay, here we are looking at this new world of social distancing. But social distancing shouldn't necessarily mean isolation. So get some video, get some shots of what you are doing, either as a family or amongst your friends to deal with some of these challenges. Yeah, I know we have to keep our 6 feet away when we're out in public, but if you're at home with your family, that 6 feet may not be anything that you have to worry about. So what are you guys doing? I've seen videos of families who have turned their houses into indoor golf courses or like little amusement parks. I've seen other videos of, students getting together because they can't have their regular meetings. So they're meeting like the high school or the Walmart parking lot. They'll have their cars in a circle and, they'll be talking there, sitting in the cars, or they'll be outside doing outdoor activities like lawn darts or cornhole because they can keep enough distance yet still be able to interact with each other and play around. So what are you guys doing? Maybe if you still have a job that you have to still go to because it's considered an essential business. What are you doing at your job? What are you seeing going on at your job? How is life, outside of what you may normally be seeing and doing at home going? So maybe that's the angle you're going to take on your story. You've seen stories maybe about how like different restaurants or McDonald's is giving away free coffee for truckers. Because they're doing all this stuff delivering things. Maybe your local church or community organization is having a food drive, or they're doing, delivering to the sick and shut in. Look for different stories that you can put together and then mix in graphics and text. And because this is something that is going to be a little bit more outside of just what you as an individual are doing, that's why I'm saying I'm not worried about this being done by Wednesday. I want you to take some time to pull together all the different elements, friends, family, etc., whatever the story is going to be about. And again, this ongoing new world of social distancing because of the coronavirus. So we'll have that in by next Monday. And then next week, I'm going to give you a short tutorial on how to use a more robust editing piece of software. Very similar to what you would have with Adobe, but it's free and it'll allow you to really do some amazing things that can expand just outside of what you may be able to do on an app on a smartphone. So with that being said, again, if you have any questions, let me know. If you still haven't used your video shop story yet, please get that into me. And again, if you have any questions or challenges, let me know. By the way, because sometimes I'm not, quickly responding back to emails, you can text me with questions or whatever, or call me. My phone number is 614-315-1101. That is 614-315-1101. Feel free to text me with questions about what you're trying to do. Make sure you keep up with your stories. There's no need to let the social isolation mean that you're going to end up not passing the class because you don't get your work in. All right. Good luck. Talk to you guys soon. Oh, one last thing I forgot to say. I did also attach a link to a demonstration on how to use InShot. The same woman who went through the demo with you last week on Video Shop also has a demo about InShot. So she goes into a lot more in depth than I'll be able to do. The great thing about it is that we've got all these great resources out there to help you through when you're trying to play around with these new tools. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.